to the episode in the description box for those of you curious as to where I watched the episode. And I'll be watching it from Artiswitch's channel. And currently they've got 211 likes and 2 dislikes, so I'm going to give them an extra like. So if they got 212 likes, and I will be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Alright, I'm pumped up for this. Oh, it's a shame that the phone looks cracked. Gotta admit, some of those look pretty good. Oh, so it's triplets. Alright. I wonder how they're gonna handle the perspective of multiple characters at once, though. I actually like the positive perspective of at least one of them when it comes to clubs. In some animes, usually you have characters that don't like clubs, but I just wonder what's going to be the theme around this week's episode. Is it going to be about having your individuality, or considering it's dealing with triplets, or is it going to be something else entirely different? She's saying that, yet she's not doing a good job covering up. If she had nothing to hide, she wouldn't have closed the door so quickly. Aww. Kind of feel bad for the mom, though. She's probably just showing concern for her daughters, that's all. It doesn't seem like she has a lot of followers. Aww. But, you know, everyone starts out from humble beginnings. And saying that, but... Oh, a girl from episode 1. Okay. At the very least, they don't just introduce characters and completely forget about them. That's actually good to know. Because some episodic animes do that, especially ones that are usually less than 10 minutes in length. I'm not saying they all do, but some of them do. I mean, hey, at least their followers are slowly going up. I mean, that is relatable, though. Sometimes when you have social media and you try to do your best job trying to raise it up, but you're struggling, that is a really damn... Yo! That's kind of great. I'd be fucking screaming if I were to fall into a pit like that. I'd be like, what the fuck? Hey, at the very least, we know that she isn't in immediate danger, just knowing the context of the previous episode. That's like the most, like the most common expression. I would expect someone in that side to be screaming. I'd be like, what? If I were in that spot, I'd be like, what the hell's going on? With like utter shocked chaos and all. I kinda do like how in this series it always is messed, because now it's seeming like the build-up for this one is it's best to be yourself. She only tells herself that she's not strong enough to do it. But I think if she works at it, she can express herself and eventually be proud of that. I wonder if it's gonna be similar to episode one. It'll be a dance, or will it be her performing her music to mix it up? You all I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Oh, okay. I actually like how it's not gonna be the same like episode one then. Gotta admit, the CGI is styling. And now it's, at least the scene's kind of giving me some nice opening vibes too. And I mean that in a good way. And I like how the song, it really represents herself because we know that, yes, our girl does wants to be herself. Hey, that woman kind of looks like her mother. Kind of. Well, this I'm assuming is her mother anyway, by the way she was knocking on her door. Is herself? Is that what she's gonna say? Yep, I had a feeling she was gonna say that. But you know what? She's utterly right though. And I do love how the song's realistic because, yeah, when you put yourself out there, you do expose yourself a lot. But that's the beauty about being yourself, though. If you're yourself, you can, at the very least, even if things don't turn out well, at least you can hold up your head high and not deceiving yourself if things go wrong. Okay, now I like the development of her actually making some music. Okay, you know what? I'm actually impressed that I didn't go the similar route to episode one. Seems like when the girls in an episode are helped out, it's based off of what they want to actually do with their own lives in the current situation. All right. Oh, so the mother actually did make me. Oh, shit. But you know what? At least the girl can be herself. Well, that's what matters the most. But that's what matters. Aw, that's cute. Huh, I guess I was on the whole triplet thing. But hey, you know what? That was my first thought when watching the first bit of the episode. Well, that's what matters the most, though. Not conforming to what other people want you to do, but instead doing what you want to do. That's a good message. Well, yes, that's a message you see in a lot of other animes. Emphasized a lot. And I'm assuming that her saying I figured as much. Let me see if there's anything on the stats when it comes to her social media. I'm assuming when she says I'm figured as much, it seems like she has a mix of positive and negative reception. But hey, you know what? That's nice. Not everything is going to be peachy fine in every single scenario. So that's actually cute in its own way. And I love how the episode ends, at the very least, optimistically, too. So you know what? I think the episode actually patched things up pretty well. And I'll also give this credit for the episode, too. I do love how in the final bit of the episode, it shows you how much love the mother had for her main girl in the episode. So I like it. It gives the episode a little bit more of an emotional gravitas to it. Now, if I had to rate this episode overall, I gotta say, I actually liked it a bit more than episode 1. Don't get me wrong, I liked episode 1, but I felt like this second episode felt... Oh, hello, Todd Stone. Alright, that's pretty cool, Todd Stone. Yeah, hopefully you get a computer that can work with Red Dead Redemption 2 and Days Gone and Shenmue 3. Shenmue 3, I meant to say. But honestly, I was actually pretty impressed with this episode because usually when series have a similar message of trying to be yourself, they usually can execute the same message, but it takes a full 20 episode run to emphasize the message. I like how this episode, it did it in 8 minutes, literally a third of the time. So that's what I gotta give credit towards the episode. It had a nice narrative execution. And aside from the nice narrative execution from the episode, I do gotta give some credit where credit's due because I like how I didn't fall into the trapping of just having everything feel samey. I like how last week's episode you had a dance which fit in because you had a model for episode one, and then this one it's a girl that wants to put herself out there in the musical industry. So it actually was pretty damn fitting seeing her, at least at the start, be guided by her mother, but then afterwards you see our main girl uplift and change herself after having a bit of guidance from her mother. I thought that was actually really damn sweet how this episode really emphasized the family dynamic too. Because in episodic series, it's usually hard for there to be a family dynamic when it comes to like, especially when short series are episodic in nature. There usually isn't enough time. Yet this episode somehow made both the mother and the main character pretty likable. So that's why I ended up liking it more than episode one. And the animation looked good. I thought it was really damn stylistic. It felt like I was looking at moving comic book art with the way it was moving. And that was with it being CGI. But it was fucking well done CGI. And I love how it's realistic too. How you're not, just because you're yourself, and that doesn't mean everything is gonna end up being peaches and roses. There's gonna be some struggle. But I like how the episode emphasized that. Because even though, yes, things didn't turn out exactly the way our main girl would have wanted, she still looks happy that she can express herself. And that's why I loved the optimistic ending for the episode. And since the visuals were so good, I'm going to give a rating of this episode overall. I know it feels like it's a bit too high, but fuck it. I actually really loved the episode. So I'm going to give it an 8.25 out of 10 because I really freaking dug it. Hell, this actually surpassed my expectations. Considering when I watched episode 1, I was like, yeah, I liked it. But this one actually really loved it, especially the music too. It felt like even the music for this week's Artsy Watch felt like its own character. And yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if you don't want to miss my reactions to episode number 3 or its other episodes. And I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day. And before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Todd Stone for commenting on the live chat. And also thank y'all very much everyone else for watching my video. And I hope y'all have a fun time wherever you're at, y'all. But anyways, y'all, laters everyone.